is 7 Sports Extra. Brought to you by your neighborhood Toyota stores. Toyota, moving forward.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. I'm Lionel Bienvenu. Oh boy, this one's going to be great. So much good video, so little time. So let's roll out, shall we? Here's the rundown. The Broncos together for a lockout workout. Lacrosse history made today on the campus of DU. Thundering dunks from the Thunder and the Bulls. Amazing action from the NBA playoffs. We got Animal Planet, Turtle at the TPC, Ocho Cinco riding a bull, sort of, and a scaredy cat for no apparent reason. And behind the scenes at Wipeout. Oh, you are going to love that. But we started Coors Field today. Some nuts and bolts. Rocks and Padres. Wheels came off in the fourth. Jason Hamill blasted by Ryan Ludwig. Oops. Number 3 crushed. Padres went up 3-1. The Rocks are jacking it up and out, but with nobody on board. Solo shots. Todd Helton, second day in a row with the long ball. Cut the lead to 3-2. But in the 7th, Padres blew it wide open. Felipe Paulino caned by Jason Bartlett. Everybody in. That was a bases-loaded dub. 3 runs in. San Diego got 5 in the 7th. In the 8th, Cargo took one in the foot. Yeah, that's all we need, huh? Stayed down for a while. Jim Tracy took him out later for a precaution. Said he's okay. Rocks are not. 8-2 final. Lost 9 of the last 12. Game and a half back at the Giants in the West. But guess what? Giants in town for a 2-game series starting tomorrow.
We need to regroup, and there would be no better time to do so than beginning tomorrow. We have a ton of baseball left to be played. You know, we won't dwell on negative. We won't sit around and feel sorry for ourselves. We'll get up off the deck and get something done about it. It's that simple.
Get her done. Sellout crowd at Peter Barton Stadium. You got her done. The big man, double deuce. That's Mark Matthews, who's strong like bull. Was tied 9-9. DU and Villanova, the first ever lacrosse NCAA tournament game west of the Mississippi. That was Cam Flynn who took the feed and blasted it. Then freshman Jeremy Noble, 12-10 DU. They won it 13-10. History is made. First NCAA tournament win ever for DU. They play Johns Hopkins next. All right, NBA now. Game 1 Eastern Conference Finals. LeBron and the Heat. Derek and the Bulls. Oh, and there's a Taj involved too, okay? Taj Gibson. Oh, my gosh. On D-Wade. Must-see replays. Replay 1, Powerball. Replay 2, Smash Mouth. Replay 3, that's epic and mammoth. Later, LeBron to Chris Bosh to the rack. Bosh scored 30, tied at 48 at the break. Second half, running to the Bulls. Sweet pass into Ronnie Brewer and a rim dance. Then, off the miss, watch Taj Gibson again. Man of iron and steel and metal and brawn. Now that's a statement. Bulls won 103-82, lead the series 1-0. Game 7 now, Thunder Grizz today. Close game in the 3rd. Kevin Durant popped the 3rd rock. 8-point lead. The Grizz could never stop the Tide. Russell Westbrook saved to James Harden. Oh, the bearded wonder. Thunder by 11. Then Westbrook, who had a triple-double, assisted Durantula. Bang. Scored 39, 105-90 OKC. They won that series 4-3 on to the West Finals against Dallas. No word from the courts on the lockout last week. Maybe tomorrow. So the beat goes on, which means no beat. All NFL camps shut down. Right now, the players would be in camp. Organized team activities, OTAs. They'd be learning the new playbook, learning the new defense. Critical for a team with a new coach. So last week, Brian Dawkins got moving. So we need to get together and got some players involved. Cammie Carmen was there.
We know what we're training for. I mean, this is our job. This is how we make our living.
But the players can't go to work. So while the debate over $9 billion in revenue drags on, Brian Dawkins has organized his own version of OTAs, organized team activities.
It's basically the same thing. Yeah. It's the same type of things we'll be doing. Conditioning. I mean, one thing about conditioning is, you know, just like the old saying goes, you can't reinvent the wheel. There's only so many things you do as far as getting your body prepared to do what we do for a living.
No footballs, no drills, just conditioning, a little agility training, and more conditioning.
The thing that we can control is what we can control, and this is what we can control. Working out. You can control that.
We're not coming out here without a purpose. Our purpose is to be in good shape, so when it's time to work again, we'll be ready.
About a dozen Broncos showed up for Thursday's workout, but no QBs. Kyle Orton left before the workout began, but did work with Eric Decker and Dan Gradkowski for about an hour before.
That's why I came back to Denver, is just to get that timing, to get that rhythm, because as skill position players, that's the biggest thing you miss in the offseason if you don't get time is that rhythm.
But with a new coaching staff and the lockout still in place, the X's and O's are still a mystery.
You can't do the things that another team would be able to do and not having the playbook. Some guys just getting the playbooks and not having a coach sit down and explain to you why these things are in and why we do these specific things.
That's the important part of the game. Everybody in the NFL can play football, but if you know what you're doing and if you know what your opponents are doing, that's the big key.
And waiting and worrying about the unknowns and the what-ifs of this lockout is a waste of time.
All I can do is prepare myself, come out here and work, and then enjoy myself on the golf course or enjoy myself back home, take care of my body, do whatever I can just to mentally be sane, I guess.
I know it's tough. I know it's not easy because we would love to be doing something different, but be patient right now, and this thing will turn around. Like I said, I believe we'll definitely have a season.
Cammie Carmen, 7 Sports.
Tim Tebow was in New York this week and appearing at Macy's promoting underwear. He's expected to join the workouts possibly later this week. Hey, best golf shot at the Players' Championship, Turtle. Into the drink on 16. And we know the Yankees and Red Sox hate each other. Apparently the same for their minor league affiliates. Minor league baseball of epic proportions. Next on SBX. Welcome back. Final round of the Players' Championship. David Toms, KJ Choi headed to a playoff. On 17, that's the first playoff hole. Toms, oh no, missed the shorty. That set up KJ for the easy money. Choi wins the 5th major. Now that was exciting, right? But this is even better. Check this out. A turtle on 16.
It's like, don't jump, don't jump. Well, don't do it. I'm going in. Yeah, he's going for it. That was a beauty. Let's take a look at this in super slow-mo. You know, we need our Olympic diving analyst Cynthia Potter here with us to score this. You know, he was a little short on the landing, Gary.
Splash was way too big.
Splash way too big. That's going to cost him.
Oh, came in second. All right, minor league baseball. We got a brawler. Greenville Drive, Charleston River Dogs. Charleston Slade Heathcott hit in the head. Must have thought the catcher called for it because he went after him. Oh, hello. Punches and kicks. Look like Antrio's karate class. Dugouts cleared, and here's the clincher. Greenville is a Red Sox affiliate. Charleston, Yankees. Oh, yeah, Red Sox, Yankees strike again. In Houston, fan running on the field, chased by security. Usually, you get tackled or tased or something. This guy jumped the fence to get away. So he's running up there, and then another security guy comes up. He jumped another fence onto some grass, and then he jumped another fence. He jumped 3 fences and got away. We don't know what happened after that, but we certainly don't condone this kind of thing. All right, Western Conference Finals, Game 1, Sharks Canucks. The green guys taunting Danny Hutley with a Canadian flag. I love those two. Kooks. Tied 2-2 in the third. Henrik Sedin, one of the Sedin twins who are identical and oh so good. Backhand and network. This is a thing of beauty, hockey people. Gorgeous. Canucks win 3-2 and take Game 1 of that series. NASCAR Dover 400. Matt Kenseth passed Mark Martin with 32 laps to go and held on. Kenseth took the checkered flag. Denver's Furniture Road team, they won last week, Regan Smith, but they busted the car in the late going. Broken track bar mount. Finished 34th. All right, now, behind the scenes at Wipeout, this show is so good, I show highlights on Thursday nights, okay? More hard hits in this show than any football, hockey, lacrosse game, whatever. Wipeout is action-packed. It's the old storyline, man versus machine. Machines look like they win along the way until man or woman emerges victorious at the end of the show. But not without bumps, bruises, or whiplash. Here's an exclusive look at how it all comes together. Buckle up.
Do you ever feel like an evil Amazon?
No, she got up with a smile. She was smiling. She didn't know what happened, but she was smiling.
How much? Sorry, someone just took an airbag to the head.
Nice.
And you didn't even flinch. You just turned.
No, listen, these kind of things happen every day here at Wipeout.
Yep, just another day on the set of Wipeout. In its 4th season, the hit ABC show is the brainchild of creator Scott Larson, who worked on Fear Factor and Dog Eat Dog. So simple, yet so genius.
You know, I think the best part of the show is you can tune in at any point. and jump right into it. And you didn't miss anything earlier, and somebody falls down, somebody screams, somebody gets smacked, and you're laughing instantly. It's just slapstick comedy. This is never going to get old.
Apparently it hasn't. Over 1,000 contestants have run these courses. All have made it through alive so far. There have been some minor injuries, but the one question asked the most, do you have to sign a waiver? The obvious answer is yes.
If you look at the back of a Disneyland ticket, the waiver that has anything like, oh, like whatever happens on the rides, blah, 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 it's the same kind of waiver.
These people are not getting waylaid by chance, okay? Scott and other producers/evil scientists work the controls on every obstacle, waiting for unwitting contestants. Then they lower the boom. They also throw objects at them and shoot nasty, vile liquids at them as well. But help is there. The contestants also have a coach guiding them through.
Get your breath. Get your breath. And when you're ready, go for the big balls.
Get to your feet. Get to your feet. Get up and stand on your feet. And now walk. Walk, walk, walk. Stay on your feet. Big jump.
I decided to sign up for it because I thought, no problem, I could do this. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I willingly signed up for this.
I feel like beat up old man, but I'm feeling pretty proud of myself.
Send a message to all right. How about Chad Ochocinco, Bengals all-pro wide receiver? Is he proud of himself after this? He says he is. He rode a bull at the PBR stop in Georgia. He was on a bull named Deja Blue. Ocho got on, gave the signal, and, well, he was knocked down like Ray Lewis. Ochocinco, 1.5. 1.5 seconds and off. Then he ran away fast, which is good, because if you see the replay, Deja Blue threw him off quickly and then almost stomped him. Yeah, Marvin Lewis wouldn't have liked that. By the way, if he'd have stayed on for 8 seconds, they were going to rename the bull Marvin Lewis, Bengals coach, but it didn't happen. Chad got 10 grand for that, another $200,000 from his sponsors. It's quite a ride. All right, a cat and a tennis ball makes for a great video for no apparent reason. And of all the trick shot videos we've seen, this could be the most difficult. Frisbee, anyone? Next on SBX. Welcome back. We've seen basketball, football, soccer, and hockey trick shots, but this dude from the University of Florida has some Frisbee trick shots. He's on UF's Ultimate Frisbee team. Look at the wall hugger right there and into the trash can. And now the slot shot. Yep, he rolled it right there. Here it comes. Boom. That's unbelievable. Throws this one into a trash can thrown into the air by his buddy. And then full court basketball shot. Nicely done. Then he spins it. He hits it and made it into a trash can at the bottom of the stadium right here. Yes. And then he rolled one down the ramp in the parking garage. Bingo. And then in the big stadium off the swamp. And in, and then skipping the Frisbee across the pool. That dude is disc-tastic. All right, soccer, Bundesliga, FC Bayern and Stuttgart. Miroslav Klose, the World Cup superstar. Not so much here. The perfect cross right in front. That's impossible to miss. Watch Klose. You can't get any closer, Klose. The ball popped straight up. And, of course, he threw himself in the net. But apparently, you don't get a goal for that. Although it looked good. All right, time for No Apparent Reason, inspired by editor John Hilf, as seen here every week. Animal lover, right there. Animal lover. Look, we've seen water skiing squirrels from John, rodeo monkeys, but tonight, a scaredy cat, a kitten and a tennis ball, which makes television gold for no apparent reason.
Scary.
It's a scaredy cat, by the way.
That was pretty
You could sit there, yeah, you could watch your kitten do that for hours, couldn't you?
You could, absolutely.
All right, guys.
All right, thanks a lot.
There you go.